Welcome to Avernum, where we're in Spire, I think? Yeah, the Abyss delivery. We've got to deliver it back to get the full reward. Voles aren't welcome here. Gonna do a little exploring in your... Ooh, I'm a lamp stealer. Oop, too complicated to pick. Also too complicated to pick, so we've got some serious locks going on there. Large stone platform here, huge crude, wooden chair. Chair features metal loops so the prisoners can be easily secured. It appears to be a permanent fixture of the town square. The chair and the stone beneath are splattered with blood. This is where those who run afoul of the laws of Spire are brought for harsh and often fatal discipline. What's this? This is the apothecary. Eunice, an aged crone, sits haunched behind the counter. Decades of alchemy have left her hands and arms permanently stained green. She coughs heavily and spits something nasty into a bit of rag. Then she says, "I'm Eunice, finest." She coughs again. "Potions. I have potions. Make them myself. Have a look, Vole." She struggles to regain her breath. "Tell me about your wares." "You can purchase potions here. Nothing fancy like you Voles make. Best we can do with the herbs up here." "Where do you get your supplies?" "We make do with what your lot let us have. Broken glassware, moldy herbs. You let us buy your trash and nothing else. You let the Abyss survive, but only just." Her outburst triggers a coughing fit that continues for almost a minute and leaves her breathless. "Why did you call me a vole?" She makes a hissing noise at you. "'Cause I hate voles. It's people like you who put us in here, in this pit with the giants and thieves. Now do your business with me and get out of my shop." Healing elixir. I just want healing potions. Utterly ridiculous, but can you really put a price? Those are overpriced, but... Sign says the writing on the sign has been scratched away. Lantern, got a box with nothing too good. Maybe I can open up shop there. Eustace's supplies. A hefty, greasy man watches you carefully as he tends to his kitchen. He is surrounded by slabs of disreputable-looking meat and loaves of greenish bread. "I'm Eustace," he grumbles. "I'll sell food to anyone, as long as the money's there." "What's for sale?" "Well, you can purchase dried foods here for wherever you're going. There are some interesting sights around here. What do you recommend?" He grins, showing you a mouthful of rotting teeth. "Just leave town and wander around for a while. I'm sure some of the loyal and friendly residents of the Abyss will come and greet you eventually. Just be sure to buy some rations before you go." "Poor selection. What are you looking for?" He says, "Yeah, we need good, cheap ale. Can't make anything decent up here. You voles make the best. I'll give you 10 coins a bottle for it." "There's some cheap ale. Sell 10 coins a bottle." Takes your ale, complains bitterly about the price, and agrees to, insults you a few times, and then pays you. "I don't have any cheap ale for you." So it says, "You have earned some EXP. You get 180 Oh, so just all of the shitty ale went to him. Well, I want to buy some rations. Nothing too exciting there. "I don't have any cheap ale." "Then don't waste my time." Already been in there. It's the bar. Spire Inne. Rogues. Rogues them all, Tara. You meet a slight young woman with an angular features. She sits and drinks heavily. "What are you in town for?" "Not much. I'm waiting for my scimitar to be repaired." "Oh, is it nice?" That doesn't seem to be what she wanted to hear. She ignores you. Harry. You're being watched by a man with uneven teeth and a huge cavewood club at his belt. He wipes the counter with a dirty rag. "I'm Harry. This is my inn. It's for good, loyal folk of the Abyss, not for you. What can I order?" "We don't serve drinks to voles. We have rooms, though. A nice room and a common room. No trouble from you. And if something of yours gets stolen, I don't care. Nice room, common room. I won't be staying here, I don't think." I'll save before I enter these rooms, in case I get attacked. Not to be. Oh my. Oh wow, they're quick. Oh man. Start off early. Ay ay ay. Ooh, nice cleave, nice cleave. And should I just rock the haste now? Next round we'll do the... what do you say? We'll do the mass heal next round. Good. Ooh, interesting. Very good. And you, mass heal for everybody. And take... Oh, you miss. How do you miss that kind of a shot? Yeah, these hastes have not paid off too well. Nice. I will take the flawless crystal. And that's all I'm getting over there. We are all fully ready too, so we're gonna get that level up. See if there's any more adventuring to do. There's this building, which is the famous Spire Arena. A massive ogre sits at the entrance of the arena. She looks at you with contempt. For you, admission is 20 gold. She grunts, that seems high. But what can you do? Pay the nice ogre. You pay her. She stamps your hand. You are free to enter. Quick save in case this means we have to fight immediately. Scab. An extremely nondescript man watches the arena with dull eyes. The only interesting thing about him is his long rapier and the scabs on his hands. He says without turning to look at you, "Folks, call me Scab. Don't like the name, but it's stuck. Say your business and make it quick." What are you looking at? I'm busy, move on. I'm an adventurer. Heard anything interesting? He turns and looks at you briefly. Really? He returns to watching the arena. You know there's a person living here named Mina. I'd like to know more about her. She's the mayor. Runs this place like her own personal hell. Thieves that don't work for her die. Don't like that. Well, she's got this magic silver circlet. We aren't sure what it does or if she knows how to use it, but she keeps threatening to use it, to do something dangerous. Thieves tend to be a superstitious lot. Her threats do a lot to keep them in line. That's why some of us tried to steal it. We failed. How do you fail? She found out. She doesn't know I was in on it, but the others were killed. They died slow in the chair. 2 of us lived. One's far away now. Anyway, to get her back, to get that troll, I want to see someone steal it. I'll steal the circlet. Can you help me? Maybe. First, I want to see if you're good enough. Go fight in the arena. You win, and I'll tell you how to get the circlet. Oh, the questions? That's it. Not much to see. A little quick save. Oh, this ogre. The arena ogre snorts at you. I'm not paid to talk. If you got something to say to you, I'll say it. Well, okay. Well, I can't seem to do anything over there. That seems to be the way in. Ah. Zagat. A man sits with his legs up on the table. He's sharpening an axe. He doesn't look up at you. Want to enter the games? This is the place. Do you know what this building is for? This is the arena. I am the arena master. What goes on here? I don't expect voles such as yourself to appreciate the fine art of blood sport, but we enjoy it immensely. Combat between criminals, gladiators battling captive sliths and giants. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. And we can always use gladiators. If you want to enter, let me know. Another question. I want to enter the games. Good. Walk through the open gate. Once you're safely inside, we'll let out some monsters. Survive the battle and walk out the gate on the other side, and you can get a reward. You die, and you become monster chow. What's in there? Too complicated. Okay, so let's level up first. So over here, just up the deck some more. We got 6/6. Boom. With that, just keep on with general melee, parry post, mighty blows maybe. Oh, let me down. Can I not get sure aim? Is that just not a thing? Good health, negotiator, nimble, fortune, good, great fortune, sage, recovery, learning. Nothing good, really. Probably just take mighty blows. I could up my strength. Just take a general strength increase. Sure, why not? Yeah, keep up with that. Level 20. And that lets us go up with the parry. And be mighty blows level 3. I'm good with that. And really, we should just keep going with the intelligence because we're still running out of intelligence. Up there, a little magical efficiency to help us out. That's all good. Energy blessing, energy boon, max spell energy, 4%. Alright, so lots of spell energy. Over here, there are some things that we can benefit from, but I don't think it's time yet. Sniper. Great fortune, nimble, good health, sure aim, healing, blessing. I feel like more healing focus would be pretty good. So let's do that. Quick save. Now. Haste. And minor summon. You enter Spire's famed and deadly arena for the first time. There are heavy iron grates underneath, placed here to easily carry away the gore. If you continue, you will soon have to fight for your life. Behind you, you hear a porticulus slam shut. In a flash of impressive magical pyrotechnics, several foes appear in front of you. There's an immediate activity in the stands above, as spectators flood in to cheer you on. The arena battle begins. That's not too bad a fight, actually. But you gotta miss, of course. Yeah, these are the ones that can actually move. 4 corners, not ideal. Good, good. He's going. I can't quite do that. They're trying to injure the spectators. What's just a general attack? Is it attack H? Good, good. Let's finish these two off, hopefully. Hard haste did not haste us. Wait, why are we... Did I hit F by mistake? Okay. You are victorious in your battle. The spectators, their bloodlust temporarily slacked, slowly file out. A gate opens in the west wall, enabling you to exit. Oh, so we exit out that way. There's an ogre standing behind the table. You go through the arena. You get gold. He counts it out laboriously, with mild prodding from you, and hands it to you in a bag. Now go away. 100 coins. My summon... Well, it didn't even get in there. So that was certainly an adventure. Oh, actually we can probably talk to the guy right away. Having survived, it probably goes on several rounds with increasing difficulty. Anything interesting? He turns you really know more about her. She's this. How did you fail? Can you help me? Maybe. First I want to see you good enough. You fought in the arena once, but you didn't fight anything tough at all. Go there again, and I'll help you. Very well, so we have to do a real fight, is what he's saying. Let's line up like this and talk. Sharpening axe isn't looking like I want to enter the games. Good. Walk through the open gate. Once you're safely inside, we'll let out some monsters. So, same MO here. Do the, her stuff last. Oh, actually, we can get also Cloak of Curses in addition to haste. Behind you, you hear a particular slam shut, then a flash of magical pyrotechnics. Okay, we've got a mutant lizard, a chained drake. Herb. This just went to the next level. So we have 2 rounds of all this stuff. And I don't think we stand a chance. Okay, the chain drake is not as bad. That's #1 target for sure. If we can take him down before gets a chance, I can do... Oh, I can't attack spectators. I think that would be a poor decision. They might be immune. I don't know. Not so much. You have an extra attack. Wonderful. And so now we have to put everything into your... I trust your bow. Wonderful. The herb basilisks are not going to be easy customers. Good, good. You're free to... Infernal Lizard's going to take damage no matter what, I feel like. So let's target Basilisk #1. We're blowing up the audience. We'll give that Icy Rain a shot. See if they're immune. Nope. Oh, there's one. I totally forgot about this. You took about half health on that stuff. They never got their attacks off going this way. I think we start risking it. So as long as they don't focus, we'll be fine. Which they didn't. So we're fine. Inferno Lizard, take your backstab. Alright. That should get everybody. One's down, and then Just do the old mass heal. Very good. No cleave. It's my new favorite spell. Oh, so close. Yeah, that's the right move. Yeah, I mean, we just took out a Drake. That alone should be impressive to anybody in this establishment. You're victorious. No drops this time either. Arena Ogre Stones. I'm not paid. Oh, gotta clear the gate. You go through, you get gold, he counts it. Here's in a bag, now go away. Hope you brave and go. Next fight is Arena Champions. They cut you to bits. So now we got 200 coins. An even higher amount. Oh, wait. Oh, did I click mass healing by accident? Oh, well. I'm okay with it. Alright, dude, we just, like, survived a Drake. Steer straight ahead. Adventure. Anything interesting? Like, learn more about her. How did you fail? She found out. You've seen me fight. You know I'm tough. Help me get the circlet. Okay, I'm impressed. I'll tell you 2 things that might help. One of my friends before Mina killed him. He got the key to the box Mina keeps the circlet in. It's hidden in a small secret cave west of the town. Another friend, name of Asp, he knows how to disarm the traps. He fled to Kotra. Tell him I sent you, and he'll help you, I think. Good luck. We have to put Mina in her place. You take note of all this. Where's the circlet? It's in Mina's chambers, at the northwest corner of town. You have to find your way in there. We never figured out how to get back there. You're smart, though. You'll figure it out. Any guesses? He thinks. Heard an interesting rumor. Lots of highwaymen approach Spire all the time, but some of them walk up to the wall, away from the gates. When they do, they tend to disappear. How does that happen? It's a mystery. He winks. So there's a secret passageway. And we're gonna need to find it. Now we are in Spire, so it's in Contra. It's Briga. Where's Contra though? Is it there? Where Kaias is? Or is it one of these towns? There's the forts. Darmon, Almeria, Mertis, Silvar, Kotra. Okay, so Kotra is where some of this adventure is. Ooh, a barrel. Bronze broadsword. Well, there's the button. Alright, so the secret room is gonna be right in here. Oh, there's a button right there. So those connect. Very likely. I wonder if this goes all the way back. A little quick save. Oh, it does go pretty far back. Now why don't you give us a little protection? Why don't you give us some haste? Because we are in a whole mess of trouble. Now, do I want to push into the room? Probably. Well, I think I kind of have to. If we're taking the initiative. If I have a knockback, that has knockback, mobilize weakness. Oh, I have a mighty blow. That was nice. So same thing. Let's. Oh, she has everything. Drudging to mess with battle friends. Okay. Stunning blow. Up to 380. Says the most damage. Place me. Do a mighty blow. Oh, and it knocked back properly, and you've got a bonus attack. That's how you do it. And can she do the lightning from here and get... Yeah. Beautiful. Oh, so close. Got him. No magic for you. Okay, replace. And just smash him in the face. Go to there. Oh, there's an assassin hiding the whole time. Let's just ice him up. Oh. We'll go a second time. Ooh, can't do much. And no one needs any health. Let's see, let's just do a more blessing, why not? Good, good. Got that, we got a little chest here, you take that. And I will take the guild ring. We'll do a quick save. Ooh, door is locked. You don't have the key, and it's too complex for a simple-minded ape such as myself. Cave slime. So now we want to do... I'm not going to use shield breaker ever, I don't think. So if we can get mighty blow, or I should just replace this with mighty blow because I'm never going to use the weaker version. It would be like some crazy. What do you call it? A plan, but what do they call those things? Drop anything? No. And this save before we do it. Strats, crazy strats. That might. Oh, so this is the actual. The room. Give me that. Dagger. Bolted cloth. Guardian Hellhound. I'm guessing that we're not just gonna deal with those too easily. I will try though. Oh, I expected them to be much tougher. Step on up. Good, good. Yeah, I expected this to be like some unbeatable type thing. Oh, immune. You can reach the target. You're just a dummy. Ooh, nice. So if maybe we can't unlock this. There's a small steel box firmly bolted to the floor. It has a small padlock, and every available surface is engraved with small runes. Powerful, protecting spells have been placed upon this box. Simply getting close to it makes your hair stands on ends. Open the incredibly dangerous-looking box. Alas, try as you might, you can't get the silver padlock off. It's small, but it's amazingly strong. Yeah, so we're gonna need something special. And I'd just rather be lazy. Actually, we should just go in and then out. Herd of cows heavily branded and held together with long length of chain to keep them from wandering off. The pale young man looking after them watches you warily as you pass by. When he realizes that you're from Avernum, he grabs the chain and pulls the cows away from you. Before he walks off, he spits on the ground in your direction. Brigands exactly the closest thing. We can pay them. You pay. The pale thugs laugh, pocket the coins, bow mockingly, and wander away. So each time we see them, they're gonna ask for pay. You climb a narrow, winding passage up one of the gigantic spires. At the west end, you find a small, sprinkling fountain. Now let's drink some water. You drink the water and are miraculously healed and refreshed. Not that it was needed, but good to know. This huge cave is dominated by a number of awesome stone spires. These gray pillars, shaped like candles covered with dripping wax, stretch from the cave floor to the ceiling, many feet above. This is the Abyss. It is where Avernum sends all the criminals and violent exiles that can't fit in with the peaceful, cooperative society to the south. The Abyss has clearly been given the least desirable of the caverns of Avernum. Though this is a beautiful place, it is also a rocky one. Mushrooms don't grow well here, and it is colder here than to the south. It is an inhospitable place, and potentially very dangerous as well. If I can make it up there to the library, that would be good for me. Barca, north. Beware of giants and bandits. Sign says, Spire brigands, you are not welcome here. You find a small cluster of farms surrounded by dense walls, pits, and fields of caltrops. The people working the rows of mushrooms are alert, scared, and ready to defend themselves at a moment's notice. They are having a very hard time scratching out a living. These caves are very marshy and choked with poisonous toadstools. The water is salty and sulfurous. The farmers are getting very little food for their efforts. You start to approach the farmers, but since you're from Avernum, they want nothing to do with you. You meet a patrol of soldiers from Braga, the city to the north. They warn you to watch out. There are hostile giants and brigands from the city of Spire to the south. Then, satisfied that you aren't a danger to them or Braga, they continue to patrol the road. So they're like, Spire is like the bad people. We're the good people. But we don't want anything to do with them. Looks like they're nestled in here. I am the gate guard. Bella. There's an ancient, heavily wrinkled man peering at you through a barred window. His armor hangs off him loosely. He says, I'm Bella, lowly gate guard. I can let you in or out when you need it. Are you a town guard? He emits a rattling cough. Ach, yeah. He spits on the floor. I'm too old to defend the wall, so I watch the gate. If you want to enter the city or the outer world, let me know. Will you open the gates? He nods. Sure thing. He turns the wheel, the gates open. You can now freely enter and exit Barga. Alright. We got a guard and a warrior. Receive no response. Black Serpent Inn. That's a natural place to go. Just an archer. Oh, there's not much going on here. Just the innkeep. Calder takes the sheet of parchment, gives it the best glance, and stuffs it in his pocket. This will be looked at soon enough. We thank you for taking the risk of bringing it to us. He gives you a pouch of coins. 50 coins. A huge muscular man moves nimbly among the kegs and boiling pots clustered behind the bar. Great purpose and determination show in his eyes. Welcome, he says. Oddly, he seems to recognize you somehow. So the Avernite has seen fit to visit my humble bar. I am Calder. Pull up a chair. We have ale and wine. Rough stuff, though. Not what your delicate palate is used to. Looks like you're cooking for a lot of people. I cook and brew for the defenders of this whole god's-forsaken outpost. Many warriors, not to mention the merchants, come here for my fresh stew. For you, 5 coins a bowl. I don't need stew for anything. In fact, I don't need anything, I don't think. What is the news from Braga? Giants outside our west gate. They have taken much from us, but those above can take much more in an instant. Why are they attacking? Because they're strong, greedy, and dumb. Bad combination for their neighbors. Can I help fight against them? You should talk to Mayor Mahor. He might be able to use your aid. Here, you know about the scimitar? So, barkeep, what can you tell me about the Abyss? We're one of the 2 cities in the Abyss. Spire is the other. The thieves, brigands, and scum go to Spire. The warriors come to Braga. Warriors? Why do they come to the Abyss? Simple. They are warriors who hate the Empire. Avernum, for all its points, doesn't hate the Empire near as much as it pretends. What do you mean? If someone in Avernum tries to actually fight the Empire, they end up here soon enough. King Mika of Avernum doesn't want to rebel against the Empire. Some say he's reasonable. We say he's a coward. But we should fight the Empire, we should rebel. That seems reasonable. Truer words were never said, Calder says. One day we will have to fight the Empire. They will never tolerate us living free down here. But we of Barga, we realize that, and we are preparing ourselves. I hear tell you know of the scimitar. You barely get the word out of your mouth before he swings close to you. Quiet, he hisses. There are those all around who will kill you if they hear you say that word. We've been watching you. You have potential to do us all much good. There's a stairway hidden behind this inn. Go down it. The password is Phaedrus. You take note of this. We're still trying to join. We don't want to say that. We've said our piece. This is the rooms. Bazaar of Barga. Wonders aplenty. So, various different shops. So this is the Sage's office. Anything free on the table? This candle. A woman sits behind the counter, writing a scroll. The room is filled with other scrolls, all of them on the same sort of parchment. When she sees that you are a potential customer, she sets her pen aside. Welcome, traveler. I am Cynthia, the scribe. Where did all these books come from? She bristles at the question. You mean, what are books and scrolls doing in the Abyss? Because we are too crude and violent to ever want to read? We built this library the same way Avernum builds theirs. Scavenging, trading, and hard work. Can I buy some of your scrolls? I'm afraid not. All of my magical scrolls are reserved for the defense of Barga. The giants are a constant threat, and we need all the power we can gather. What do you sell? I'm a sage. I suppose that would mean I sell knowledge. She smiles wryly. I am here instead of the nice caves to the south, because this is... I am here instead of the nice caves to the south, because this is the place which I feel safe. How can you feel safe in Barga? Yes, I know. Warring giants, bandits, fierce and crude people. But there's also the freedom to study what I want and say what I want. And until I came to Barga, I'd never found a place where I could claim that. What can a sage do? I used to identify items. Many strange things are found on the bodies of the giants, and I figured out which ones can aid us. Most of my scrolls describe the bizarre things I've seen, she thinks. I'm also trying to find out about the dragon. There's a dragon around here? I believe so, and I fear that it may be a dire threat to us. The giant fort is to the east, and the dragon, so I believe, lives east of that. They worship it, you see, and I fear it may one day hunger for human flesh and come here. When that happens, I doubt we can survive. That's interesting. How can we reach it? There's a secret tunnel out of Barga to the east. Head east from here, and you might find the creature's lair. But that would be a foolish and suicidal quest, if you ask me. I think that's all the info she has for me. There's a large library at the west end of this room. Well, a large library by Avernum standards, anyway. This must be the library X asked you to locate. Now you can report back to him. It's a success. This is the healer. I don't particularly need healing, but have a chat. A small elfin woman with long scarlet hair sits at her desk preparing a pultis. I think this may be the first time we've ever met an elf. I want to ask about that, unless that's a descriptive word that I don't understand. What service are you providing? I am but a humble healer. You must be busy here. Yes, I lived in Almeria once, but I heard about the war here, and knew that this is where my skills are needed. You can't imagine the threats these people live with. You can buy help from me if you need it. Can I buy healing? Oh, I can. It's utterly ridiculous, but healing potions are never ridiculous by, and the group heals. Vulnerability might be a bit much. This is Malro's victuals. A tired man sits working at this counter. All around him are dried out hunks of meat, coarse bread, and punishingly aromatic cave cow cheese. He sets down his rolling pin and turns to you. Marlowe's victuals. What do you need? I'd like to buy some of your food. It's not very good. You sell food? Yes. You may purchase food from my meager wares. I once had much better. The Abyss produced some fine victuals. Then, alas, our enemies came. The giant guys? He looks at you with mild hostility. Yes. You Vols probably have never heard of the giants, but they're here, killing us, and you don't lift a finger to help. You cast us out and watch us die. He says all this in a strangely flat voice. The Abyss used to be a good place. Now all that is gone. What was it like? It was rough and wild, but not the horror you Vols said it would be. The Abyss gave us the freedom we've thirsted for above and in Avernum. But now bandits run wild, and the giants hunger for our flesh. It started good, but it's all gone now. I think I don't need anything from you. Of course, you probably returned to the safety of Avernum now. Unsurprising. That's likely what I'll do after I'm done with my business here. Now we have Johnston. This is a tall, thin man with nimble, delicate hands. He is busily stringing a cavewood longbow. Not flawless craftsmanship, but good enough to put holes in an enemy from a safe distance. He looks at you, notes your weaponry, and nods approvingly. Nice to meet a fellow professional. I'm Johnston. What you working on? I make bows and arrows and bolts and crossbows as fast as I can. It takes a lot of shots to kill a giant. Are giants really tough? Yes. It takes many tiny punctures. Each is as a bee sting. But enough of them make one topple. If you're planning to go do some shooting, take a look at my weapons. I guarantee they'll do the trick. You want to sell to me even though I'm from Avernum? It's from one warrior to another. The Abyss and Avernum have the same enemies in common. The giants are one of them. There are others? Of course. The Empire, for example. We are the only people in the world that don't kowtow to them. How long can that last? We of Barga believe that we must all be more active in opposing Emperor Hawthorne's tyranny. I would like to join in that struggle. Would you? Yes, I am sure you would. We have heard of your many exploits. Go speak with Calder and ask him of the scimitar. Maybe you can join our great fight. Isn't that suicide, though? Some feel that way, but not us. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm very busy. I want to buy some shit. And I already have all the hammers I need. Need to buy some weaponry. Let's see. Farsight longbow. I had one of those earlier. I didn't think it kind of stacked. Now this one, same basic attack. Oh, I have a Farsight longbow. Never mind. Is that the best they got? A U longbow. A little bit of extra damage, but you miss out on all the goodies. Lemon wood. U longbow. I don't use it that often, so I just wait for the upgrade. The magical one. Yeah, we don't want to leave just yet. There's a button here. Let's press the button. Ooh. Oh, that's to open that side. This is a tiny secret passage sloping down sharply to the east. It is far too small for a giant to fit through. You don't doubt that this was intentional. Oh, so this is like a human-only exit. We have a corpse here. Let's nab some armor to sell. Repairman, likely. Another repairman. Oh, a mage. Some graves. I'd say we're pretty good. I don't think we need to head out here. Oh, there is some papers and intentions, but There's still tough fights that are behind us, not even in front, let alone what's going to be in front of us. The Hall of War. This room is filled with charts, maps, schedules, and 1,000 fluttering scraps of parchment covered with notes and plans. This must be the war room of Barga. A quick inspection reveals that the war with the giants to the east has been a long and brutal one. Surprisingly, the forces of the Abyss seem to be up to the task. There's an upstairs. Oh, that's the mayor. Is there anything there that I can... just a bucket? You meet a man with puffy brown hair and a harried expression. He sits in a luxurious chair, probably stolen from a caravan somewhere. He wears nice clothes and a black sash, probably a parody of the purple sashes mayors in Avernum wear. He nods in greeting, but you can see that the presence of an Avernite warrior is deeply worrying to him. Welcome, Avernite. I am Mayor Mahir, leader of the crumbling fortress. Are you in charge? I am. I was chosen. I mainly organize our defenses and provide tactics for the soldiers here. Barga is the last bastion against the giants. What do you think about them? Stupid, vile creatures. They attacked us because it was something to do, and now they refuse to stop. We keep looking to you people for help, and you ignore us. Who have you been asking? We've sent messengers to King Mika again and again, telling him of the horrors we suffer. He hasn't sent a person to help, not one sword, not one mage. What I wouldn't give for a group of dedicated adventurers. You're in luck. He grins not entirely pleasantly. I'm afraid I don't have any reward to offer you, but I can tell you the giant fort is to the east, and they own great wealth. Oh, and there's a secret passage out in the northeast corner of town. You can use that to get out and get to the giants more quickly. More questions. Are there other cities in the Abyss? Yes, Spire to the south, but I don't like to talk about them. Why not? Brigands and thieves. That's all they have there. They don't help us fight the giants. They just want to loot and pillage. Mina's the mayor there, the queen of the scum. I'd stay away from there. We welcome Avernites here. They certainly do not. Is there anything we can do? Apart from killing as many giants as you can? Very little. They have a lot of treasure, and their lairs to the east. You should drop by. Alright, pretty straightforward. Fight the giants. Take down as many as you can. Then we have... Ooh, Etheridge the Learned. Schooling of all kinds. Any free goodies? Nope. A woman in dark flowing robes and a hood moves confidently around the training hall. You occasionally make out the outline of a blade through her clothes. She gives you a brief salute. Welcome, warrior. I am Etheridge, and all those who use their blades for justice and freedom are welcome to learn here. Can you help me with my skills? Yes, I train all who can use it. The people of the Abyss need all the skills they can get. You notice that she sounds slightly nervous. You seem nervous. You are an adventurer, so I will tell you. I am trapped in Barga, trapped by the spirits of warriors I have slain in battle. They wait west of here, outside the city gates, tirelessly waiting for me. I am not strong enough to slay them, and they haunt my dreams. I live in fear. How are you haunted in such a way when so many other warriors aren't? I wish I knew. Perhaps it is that I have slain so many in battle that even the few foes who were capable of returning to haunt me started to add up. I'd like to train. Oh, we can do parry trains. Good stuff. Resistance. Hostile magical effects. Oh, there's good stuff in here. Parry. Oh. Double parry. So that's a 6% parry. If I've got the money for it, so great. Damage by 4 to hit by 1. Gymnastique. 2% chance to evade. Terms of chance of starting combat rounds. Bonus action point. Improve the riposte. We can learn. First aid doesn't help us that much. Improve sniper. I'm basically will be out of money, but if I can improve my main man here, I mean that's good enough. That's gonna massively boost my combat stats. What's this? It's the barracks. Afraid we're gonna have to take every free pair of leather pants so that we can afford more training. Ooh, Molly. This is a shy, eerily pale little girl. She follows you around and watches you from a safe distance. You ask her name. She says, Molly, what are you doing out here? I'm scared. What of? She shies away from you. Giants throwing things. Wowed. Scares me. It is clear that you scare her too. You don't have to be scared. I'm here. You scare me too. You voles. You hate people here. She backs away from you. Gotta go. She runs away. A minute later, she's following you again. Oh, we gotta check out this back alley. Oh, and this, whatever this is. A stairway. Oh, I didn't go in this room either. Ooh, really? So there's a teleport to here. That's interesting. That they're on the teleport network. I'll get in trouble if I murderize him, but simply wait. That was unlocked. Boss, what's in here? There is a cloak for me. Some random gold. Oh, there's another building. It is the dead room, where they put the deads. This body has been sitting here for days, and a predictable level of decomposition has set in. After only a few moments near it, you suddenly start to feel very ill. It's not good. There's a small pouch of gold on this body. Strange that nobody noticed it. So we got 90 coins. Oof. This body has been sitting here for days. A few months near it, you suddenly start to feel very ill. Okay, just the 3. Alright, we're good. Got our 90 gold. Quick save. Oh, so that's actually going underneath if we want to join the scimitar. Let's at least get their initial quest. That sounds like a multi-quest thing to, you know, take on the Empire. A pale man sits at this table, alone in this dark room, calmly picking at a bowl of cold stew. He doesn't seem surprised to see you. He nods, motions you to sit, and offers you some of his meal. Nice to have company. I'm Cleese. What are you doing down here? Just sitting around? Isn't this an uncomfortable place to sit around? He looks around. Been in worse. He continues to eat his stew. What all is down here? A bed, a table, a chair? Probably more, too. That's not very helpful. Oh. Okay, so I have to immediately... Phaedrus. So, you have come to us at last. Welcome to this cell of the scimitar. But are you just here to visit, or will you join us? If you become part of our members, you can achieve great things, I promise you that. Tell me about the scimitar. It's a group of dedicated to fomenting rebellion against Emperor Hawthorne and his empire, the tyrants that sent us down here and which crushed the freedom of every living being in our world. What else can you tell me? I can tell you this much. The surface wielders have not forgotten about us. They watch us. They have spies and outposts down here, and thanks to us, they have opposition. What do you offer? They victimized us by putting us down here. We will not stop being victimized until we strike back. This is the noble cause we are giving you a chance to be a part of. Another question. How can I join? First, you need to prove your skill. You've already done this many times over. To join us, you must also perform a mission. We need someone to destroy an orb the Empire soldiers in Avernum are using to communicate with Emperor Hawthorne. How do you know I'm skilled? We've been watching you for some time. Tell me of the mission. We have found out that in the southwest corner of the Scree Pits, to the east of Fort Spire, the surface wielders have a secret base. From it, the Empire spies watch us and report to their masters through a crystal sphere. What is the sphere like? It's a large orb or crystal. It enables them to communicate with those above. Your job is to attack their fort and destroy the orb. This will severely damage their communications with the surface world. When you have done so, come back and speak with me. Oh, and watch out for the gremlins. Gremlins too? The cave you are looking for will have lots of gremlins in it. Be careful about them. They'll strip you of flesh in an instant. And I think that's all I need to know from him. Let's see if it plotted on my map. Abyss, it's papers. Was it the Bandit Keep? Empire Orb? Just kind of thrown on me. And Lost Shipment, Caravan, Bandit Keep. No, none of this makes any sense. Or it's just something, maybe there's a... Yeah. Like a quest marker idea, but maybe the quest marker shows up when you, Hey. You open... Thank you. I'm heading out. Then we have the undead fight, which looks like it could be extremely tough. And actually, where does this river connect? Oh, actually, it might be... that's probably waterfalls, but maybe if it can be navigated by boat over here. Hermit? The smell of this hut you smell this hut long before you see it. There's alchemy going on here. Serious alchemy. The making of powerful potions, or at least highly noxious ones. When you get close, you can see a small, withered old man standing in front of this tiny stone hut. He is tending a small patch of mushrooms, an unusual sign of life in these mostly barren caverns. Let's have a chat. You walk up to the old man and introduce yourselves. He says that his name is Zavlik, and that he provides the Abyss with potions for healing and other purposes. He politely explains that, since you are from Avernum, he won't sell to you. Then he says, I can help you, though. You are adventurers. Some drakes, very few, have black fangs. Very rare, but very valuable for the potions. Bring me one of them, and I will let you read a few of my magical scrolls. They may help you in your travels. With that, you bid him farewell. I don't want to get caught having to pay more taxes. Alright, so actually I need to get on the boat down there to escape. Ideally. Another upward place. That might lead to another large cavern. Oh. Don't want to mess with those assassins. They're coming for me. They're coming for me. Just want to lead them back. Over. Oh, they got trapped. Well, let's just do a quick save. And we're going to end the episode here. We'll probably make an attempt at fighting them before we leave. But otherwise, catch y'all next time.